Yo, Andy here with another vlog. Now, this one's a bit more serious than my other ones. If you've watched my other ones, you know I'm a bit of a joker. I'm a bit of I like to have a laugh and look at the bright side of life. Now, trust me, I was not always like that. Now, this is what makes this video worthwhile, in my opinion. This video is going to be about anxiety. Now, like I say, I come across quite confident, which I am now, but I wasn't always like that. Because of my physical illness, Crohn's, which some of you know about, some of you don't know about, between the ages of 10 to about 21, I was in hospital quite a lot, which made me develop bad depression and bad anxiety. I'm going to have a separate video for Crohn's, I'm going to have a separate video for depression. This one's going to focus on anxiety. Like I say, because I'm not always the most serious person, I like to think that because I'm being serious right now, in a way that you'll take me more serious for that reason. That makes sense to me. I don't know if it does to you. But let's start by me giving my best example of anxiety. This is what I used to be like all the time. There's plenty of ways people suffer with anxiety. It's not just this way. I just feel like this is the best way to describe it, the best way for you to understand if you don't suffer with it. If you do, you'll probably know what I'm on about anyway. So basically what it feels like is your four walls of your bedroom, four walls of your house, whatever, you class that as your safe zone in a way. The feeling that you get when you leave the house, the bedroom, wherever you feel safe, you get that awful feeling in your chest, you get that awful feeling in your stomach. Best way to describe it is like a feeling of impending doom, which is what it feels like. It feels like you're 2 seconds away from something awful happening to you. That's why you like to be where you feel safe. Because that, in a nutshell, for me, is what anxiety feels like. It feels like you're 2 seconds away from hearing awful news. It feels like you're 2 seconds away from something awful happening to you. Not just something small, something awful, life-changing, disaster is what it feels like. Puts you on edge. Can't relax. Don't feel safe. Best way I can describe it is what I used to be like, and I'm just giving an example. Like I say, loads of people suffer with it in different ways, but this is a good example in my opinion. Say you're going out with your friends, you're going to a crowded place, big group of people, you're there in body. It takes a lot for you to get there if you suffer with it, but you're there in body, but you're not there in mind. When everyone's talking to you, it's sort of going over your head because you're feeling, you're there in body, but you're not there in head, like I say, because in your head all you're thinking about is something bad happening to you. So people are talking to you, but you're sort of agreeing, but you're not really taking it in. You're just too on edge thinking about something bad that's going to happen. Now, it's an awful way to feel because you can't enjoy yourself, like I say. And I'm not saying this is right, but a lot of people deal with it in this way. I used to deal with it in this way before I went and got help. Let me just clear up, I got help and it's helped me a lot. I'll go on to that. But people basically get as drunk as quick as possible. And now the reason they do that is because when the alcohol kicks in, this feeling of doom, this feeling of something bad happening, goes away. You feel relaxed, the alcohol takes over, and for that brief spell of when the alcohol takes over, you don't feel that awful impending doom anymore, which is not the right way of dealing with it. I'm trying to make people realise that that's why people do it, if that makes sense. Best way is to go get help. Now I did that, I went to a place called Open Minds. Don't make me any less of a man to admit that. In fact, I like to think it makes me more of a man, because a lot of people, especially guys in the 20s, such as myself, struggle to admit that. They feel not masculine enough if they admit it. They feel like a bit of a pansy, let's be honest. They feel like they don't dare talk about it because people will judge them. Well, you know, I don't care. I do not care. I've been there, and now I can talk about it, as you can tell. And like I said, I went to Open Minds. Might not work for everyone, but I'll tell you what, it's a start. It helped me, so you know, I'm just going to tell you it helped me. It might not work for everyone, but it's a start. You're doing something about it. The first step is admitting it. And that's why I'm hoping this video will help people, because I was not always like this. I'm quite confident now. I'm sort of guy that'll go out, make a fool of myself. I'll laugh at myself, go in a group of people looking for a laugh, do something stupid, that's me. But I wasn't always like that. And because I got that help, that's why I'm like that now. So I'm hoping what I've said in the previous bit will help you sort of understand what it feels like to be with it. That you just can't go anywhere, because if you do go somewhere, something awful is going to happen to you, and it's an awful way to live your life. to be honest. That's why I wanted to put this out. I'm hoping that people will see it, understand that you see me as quite a confident person, but I wasn't always like that. So like, subscribe, comment. If you are the sort of person that suffers with it, as I say, make a comment, or you know someone, let them know. Hopefully it helps them. Thanks for watching.